I'm on my Discord. There we go. I'm good. I'm live.
You're live?
I'm live.
Oh man.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Real quick, I'm just gonna boom. Come get your boba from Kohai. Hello, baby.
Oh dear.
Okay, I need to make sure that I have everything set up so I can see. Like,
what should I try?
Baby, he's got the milk he already needs right here.
Okay. And boop. And boop. Okay, so I'm just gonna, like, play Genshin today. And then Halo tonight, but we're gonna play Genshin right now.
Yeah.
So I haven't done story in
a hot minute.
Because I stopped caring about Genshin. Because I feel like it doesn't do what needs to be done the right way. Not to say it's a bad game, but I feel like as a gacha, it doesn't do it very well.
I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Okay, well we can do that.
Alright, let me finish following here.
I caught Mom while eating. Oh boy.
It was a mint.
Oh, it was a mint? God! God forsaken mints. I do have to be quiet though, because the family member is on the phone, so
okay.
I want to not disturb him.
Yeah.
I killed a fish on accident.
So, no, yeah, this is, Genshin is one of those games, that I am very in the middle on, because when you think of a gacha game, Genshin is kind of one of those outliers that is kind of wonky, in my opinion, because of the fact that it is literally an adventure. It's because it's just like gacha games aren't normally open world. They are level based. Like, you don't have an open world the way that you do here. And because of that, I think that's one of the things that kind of bites, because it doesn't really work as in a gacha game as well.
I do apologize. I actually do need to walk away for about 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna put this on auto, because this story is, in my honest opinion, not great. And you can entertain chat while I'm gone.
Oh, I can entertain.
You can entertain my chat.
That's fine. I can entertain your chat. That's fine.
Oh, of course. There's also these moments where, like, I have to select something.
Welcome.
All right, we're back.
Welcome.
Oh goodness. All right.
An herbal
The
remedy,
sneakily breastfeed mom in a great version of roles. Is that how that works? Oh boy.
We're here to talk food. I'm entering this year's
I'll be honest with you. I wanted to talk about a lot of this with
there's 3 of you.
him. I'm not really going to touch on it too much. I kind of if I was actually in my stream, if I was actually streaming, I would pull up the actual. I actually need to clip my thoughts and feelings that I got from the stream, but I think most people kind of know how I feel. Just me and Tim's chat. Technically, I'm there too. I'm just not chatting. I mean, like, I'm a live
has
chatter.
some gustatory dysfunction and can't taste any food.
Oh goodness, how are you doing, BB? I hope that you had a good day.
She's not being uncooperative.
Here's something that's really important that I learned the other day. If you are liking, if you like somebody's stream, if you're enjoying their stream on YouTube, okay, this is something that when I move to YouTube, I'm going to be shilling a lot of, because it's actually very important for the growth of more people seeing. If you like it, go ahead and give a like to the video, because liking a live stream while it's actually live tells the YouTube algorithm that more people should watch this stream, and so the more people that like it, the more likely it is to get pushed into the algorithm for someone else to like it. So I actually know that about this being true, because I was in a live stream. Who was it I was watching? I was watching a CoffeeZilla, I think, the other day, and he has a weekly stream, and one thing that he learned is, because he had a guest that told him this, but like what they did is, like, if you enjoy the stream, go ahead and leave a like, and the viewer count will actually shoot up. And it is actually true. If you like a stream, if you enjoy it, YouTube will throw it further into the sphere because of how the algorithm works. And that's something that YouTube has over Twitch and will always have over Twitch, I think, for a long time, if not forever. If Twitch doesn't get its act together, is they know how the algorithm should work.
I think the changing weather is to
So,
blame.
if you like this stream, give it a like, because giving it a like will push it further into the algorithm. It might not as far as, per se, a stream with 1,000 people, which is what I was a part of when I actually liked it. But I do know that that is very, very important to actually having that work. So, thank you for the like, baby. I'm sure that Temple really enjoyed that. More algro buffing, yeah, pretty much. I mean, BB, as an artificial intelligence, you should know that when you are fed information in the way that your creators wanted it to, you are satisfied and you comply based off of that. I don't know if that's how that works, but that's just how the algorithm works, is by pushing something into the sphere. We encourage the algorithm to be improved upon, and that'll be something that when I stream, I'll be trying my best to do, because it's really interesting to learn, and it's very important, I think. So that's a fun fact. If you're ever in a stream with somebody, like it, and it does have a greater chance of being pushed up in the algorithm. There's a lot of other factors too, and as YouTube is as we're kind of working on YouTube, I'm gonna be making some suggestions for improving stuff. Like one of the biggest things, and this is not really for during the stream, but for post stream. For post streams on YouTube, what you want to do is add a bunch of hashtags that are relevant. Because here's the thing: YouTube isn't really good for live followings. It's really excelling, and this is just because it was a video platform first. It was a VOD platform first, but it excels in post stream growth. And I know this because my Paco, my manager, actually he does stream on YouTube.
I am back.
Oh, you are back. I was actually okay. So I was talking about this, and since you're back, I'll talk about this a little bit more in detail.
Okay.
So there's something really interesting that you should tell your audience. Whenever you have an audience, tell your audience to like your stream if they are enjoying it.
Yes.
Because
I didn't
when
think
you
about
like
that.
something, it actually tells the YouTube algorithm to push your stream further into the recommended list. Now, even though you've only got a few people watching right now, you've only got 3 likes. You are training yourself and the algorithm to be pushed further into the sphere. So that's really important for YouTube. Not really. I mean, Twitch doesn't really have a method like that, but Twitch only really works off the directory, which is kind of lame. But it's a really good way to train the algorithm, because if you can train the algorithm to say, hey, a lot of people like this, push it to more people.
Absolutely.
Actually, to give a good example, I was watching CoffeeZilla the other day. You know, have I told you about CoffeeZilla?
I think you have, yes.
I might have mentioned it once or twice. He's basically a YouTuber that exposes scams and stuff. And so he does a weekly live stream with a good friend of his, and they learned that, hey, if you like this stream, it should boost it in the algorithm. They got another 100 or 200 viewers on a 2K stream, just from a bunch of people liking it.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. I should be doing that. I don't think about that because I haven't done YouTube in properly in years.
The thing is that YouTube is a much bigger thing that requires a lot. YouTube requires way more out of you. I say this knowing that I'm on Twitch, and that and I mean no disrespect to other people, but I refer to, in my mind, I always think of Twitch as a lazy platform to stream on, because and not by lazy and you can get big, because Twitch still requires a lot of work out of you to get big. But with YouTube, you have a lot more things that you need to put into it. You need to create your own thumbnail for every single stream. and it needs to be convincing. You need to create a description that can appease the algorithm, and it has all your links and stuff. You need to throw in a whole bunch of hashtags. More hashtags, I feel like, than you would probably need to on Twitch. There's just so much more that goes into a YouTube stream. But I think YouTube is more rewarding than Twitch in terms of that.
Oh, it is. Absolutely.
So, yes, that's kind of what I was talking about. Because I think that's really important to get used to that. Because YouTube is a very different machine than Twitch is. And I think if people can learn and capitalize off of it, they're going to have a lot more fun than being on Twitch. Anyway, I talk a lot.
No, I absolutely agree with this statement. I do.
I bet some family members would probably agree with that too, because I bet some of your family members have like studied how that kind of works and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon.
Why is Beto here?
And Xiangling.
I thought Ning Wong and Beto hated each other.
Are you doing your?
It's
okay,
the event
you're
story.
kind of doing...
OBS says that they improved YouTube integration in the recent update. Oh, good. Good. And I'm glad that my chat is actually working. Like on the screen with YouTube chat.
Oh, that's good.
Greetings, friends.
You were doing
It's been
both
a
the
while.
anniversary story
Hey,
and
what brings you here?
a character story at the same time. That's kind of funny.
I am?
Yes, you are. That is the anniversary story.
I know it's the anniversary story, but which character story?
I believe it is Funeral Parlor Girl. It's kind of crazy.
Zhang Ling?
What's with this great big stone
No,
on the
is it
ground?
Zhongling? No, Zhongling's the
Long
cook.
story.
Yeah.
So, just to confirm,
Kitching?
I will assume responsibility for handling this
But I don't have
of
Kitching.
unknown origin. Any objections?
Although the character stories don't actually matter if you...
You know how to get things done,
Her name?
Kitching.
Shoot,
long as it's with you,
trying to
I
remember.
can rest
I
easy
showed a
knowing
video
that
that was
it's in
kind of
safe
funny all
hands.
about her.
Should
Hu
I
Tao.
take this to mean that you
Oh,
the
you were
relative
doing
safety
I was doing
of
Hu Tao's.
in the hands of
Yes.
the Tianjin.
So
But
here's the thing. I don't think you
Huh?
have to do
Well,
either
for
of those
starters,
to forward
Kitching is the one
the
who's always
story.
out
No, you
there
don't. I'm
rain
just kinda
to
just
rain
playing.
or shine.
Yeah,
Besides,
so
you don't seem
it
to
is
give a
kind of
whit
up to
more
you, but I
about this
think in
whole
order
thing
to
anyway, so
forward
what's it to
the
you?
main story,
I
if that's
was
what you're
merely
wanting to
joking.
focus on right now, you actually
You,
need to
meanwhile,
do
seem
a
only too
character
ready to
story in
pounce when an
Mondstadt.
opportunity
Yes.
to publicly lambaste me arises.
So, I mean, but that is up to
Even
you
when it
with
means
what
giving
you
our
want to
poor
do right
mutual
now.
friend here the
So.
cold shoulder.
I would like to just catch up. This way, when a new story comes out, I can be like, okay, new story's out. I've already caught up. Just play.
Yeah.
By
So,
no
are you
means.
going to do
You
Hu
wish to know
Tao's
about the
then, or?
story.
Well, right now I'm doing story, like anniversary, because you have
Invite
rewards
the
like
great
primos and
seafarer
other
Right,
things like
Captain
that.
right.
Beto to tell the story.
I'm gonna be
If she
honest
would
with
be
you.
so kind.
I was very bored by the new story.
Ah.
I know that, and sorry, you go first.
Well,
No, go ahead.
It's a big one,
I know that
right?
people are just like, oh, you didn't
It's a
read and
smooth
appreciate the
surface,
story. It's just
too.
like, yeah, but
Makes you think
but
there's
that's
gotta be a
because
good
it's
chunk of jade in
boring.
there.
It was found by a fishing
Um,
crew, not far
Like
off
with
the
Honkai's
coast.
story, I don't skip it
Must have
because
been
it's actually
underwater for
inviting,
years.
It is.
especially the
So
new
the
stuff.
erosion will
But
be
like,
what's given it that smooth
And the
finish.
story's actually good in it. It pulls
Finds
you
like
in.
this cannot
Yes,
be kept
But this
in
doesn't. This
but-
is just like it's
and it
there.
must be submitted to a
yes,
holder
and
of
I don't
public
want people to
office.
think that we're just gonna rail
Placing it in
No,
our
no, no.
Genshin.
custody will
Like Genshin
also
has its
give
moments
them
of
peace
fantastic
mind.
story,
So,
but it
Oh.
also has its moments of
well,
why.
we've hit it with just about
Like-
every weapon we could
Like the
get our
current
hands
like
on,
rerun
and
event,
haven't managed
you
to
get
even
Honkai.
invent it
I'm like,
yet.
but why?
Clearly, there's more to it.
It's
than
a
Oh,
but
and
why
You don't
story.
like it?
No weapon.
Do you not like it, or is it kind of just up and down to you?
It's up and down.
Doesn't think we've
Yeah,
ever
I agree
encountered
because
something like
I've kind of not been.
But
I've
that
been
was
reading,
also,
but not
I
reading
think,
it.
early
Unusually
Honkai.
keen interest in this
Oh yes, I
giant
think it was
stone,
also early
which
early
is why
Honkai.
we are leaving the
The
matter
story.
in her
I'm
capable
half reading it,
hands.
like I half
put
understand
that
what's going
aside for a
on.
second. Traveler,
Not really though,
what brings
but
you here?
it's one of those
Were
things
you
where it's
looking
just
for
like
someone?
you don't
Actually,
need
we
a
were
bunch
looking
of
for both
text
of
like
you.
like all of this text
Mhm.
is
Oh,
basically just
hopefully not because there's been some sort
a
of cataclysmic
what
event.
kind of anime games am I thinking of? It's just like
No,
one of
nothing
those
like that.
those kinds of
I
games that
was just
Maki
getting
really
carried
likes.
away.
Visual
I just
novels
wanted
and
to
stuff.
ask
Visual novels.
everyone
It's
about their
basically a
food
visual novel,
preferences.
but with
Food
tiny
preferences?
cutscenes like this, because that's
That's a
what
little
Honkai
unexpected.
used to be.
Yeah.
I have
Before
rather
Honkai was
simple
good.
tastes.
You know,
It's just a
and
bunch of
Genshin has to get
cutscenes.
there.
Precise, pure, smart.
They have to find
and sophisticated.
their
That is all
what
I
it's known for,
require.
what it's good at,
That's your idea
Yeah.
of simple.
and
I'm-
it hasn't found
I'm-
that
Summed
yet.
up my culinary
I'm kind of just like,
requirements in
why
4
are they not
words.
looking at the mistakes of the
that
first couple chapters of
insufficiently
Honkai and saying,
simple for
okay,
you?
this is what we
A few
avoid
weeks
because
out
we
on
know
the
this is
open
what
ocean
Because
is
the different
a
type of
flawed
game.
definition of simplicity. Let me tell you
I
that.
guess so.
What about you?
I don't know. maybe
Right?
I'm putting too much
If it's freshly
into
cooked and piping hot, that
thinking
floats
about
my
what
boat.
I want for a
It's got
game
little
like this,
chili
but
pepper in
like
there,
part of
too.
me is just
I'm
like,
one
where
very happy
are
captain.
the cutscenes?
I
Where
never thought
are
you would've said
those
bar food.
awesome
Well,
cutscenes?
in the
Oh,
defensive
bar food
cutscenes,
works too.
to be
As
fair,
for me, it's
um,
got to be seafood.
it's not a
Okay,
visual
got
novel
it.
style for Genshin.
So, seafood,
No.
piping hot, and
A good example would be
simple
like,
but sophisticated.
kind of like Destiny in a way,
Okay.
where it's like this is just in the world,
Right.
but also it's kind of like a cutscene as well. So
Yeah. Well, it's kind of half and half. Well, by cutscene, I'm talking about Moon Halo or
right.
Will of the Herrscher. Like,
That's where
I
I would
want. Like, here's the thing: if
Traveler, surely
Genshin
you've heard
did
of golden
cutscenes
shrimp balls.
in that vein, like
Oh
if
my,
they like,
they're
here's the thing:
my
you know they
favorite.
have the money for
You
it,
need
but
to
because
wash
of
and
all of
devein the shrimp,
the stuff they're
wrap
selling,
it in
like if
finely
they
sliced
did
potato
a
strips,
cutscene
and deep
like
fry it to
that with
perfection.
any of the main
There's no
characters,
room
it
for
would
cutting
be
corners.
amazing. Like there was, here's the thing:
Very
you haven't gotten to it
precisely
yet,
put together.
but there was an
They
opportunity
taste
where they
pure.
totally
The
could have
presentation
done
is
that.
smart, and the skills
And
needed to cook
I
them
felt
is
like it was a little
highly
lackluster. And you
Right.
might see it today if you forward some of the main story.
Was it in
but it's just
Inazuma?
like,
Like,
no, it wasn't in Inazuma. It was before
So
Inazuma.
what you're
It was
saying
before you
is,
even thought
for all
about
the
going to
thrills
Inazuma.
and
Oh,
thrills,
okay.
Good
Um,
food is all the same
But
at the
it,
core.
included
I heartily
Dainsley's,
agree.
but
Golden shrimp
you
balls are a
haven't
prime
gotten there yet,
example.
so
Their
I can
essence
talk about
lies
it.
in combining art and nutrition in a single.
No,
But
I
it's
absolutely agree with what you're saying.
True value.
And
like
I do
we
believe
need
that
those.
Genshin will
So
find
Kenshi loves
what it's
golden
good for,
shrimp balls.
like what they're known for.
Say
Just
that.
like Honkai is known for its high emotional
No, at least
stakes,
not outright.
its
Alrighty.
its
It's
story
not
being
accurate.
something you're just
I'll be sure to
engrossed in.
take it all into consideration.
And Genshin feels more
Trevor,
slice of life.
come on. Do you have anything planned after
Yeah, and
this?
that's not really what I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but it's just like MiHoYo.
Good. I'd like you to
I
help me
don't like.
investigate
And
something.
maybe
Well,
I'm not the right
stone.
audience for it, but slice
You
of life
picked the
coming
right
from
people for
MiHoYo
the
is just kind
job.
of weird. 'Cause
It
that's not
is.
what we're used to.
Fine.
But in
My
its
thoughts
defense as
exactly.
well,
The Chising has a public duty to
I mean, okay,
deliver
I
the
haven't
final
I haven't
verdict
played
to the
Inazuma yet,
fishermen.
so I don't
But there are
know.
also some things I
But
would
like
like
the
to
Harbingers
investigate
aren't
on
a very common
personal level.
occurrence.
I'm sure you've
I don't think
become
we actually
acquainted with
met
the general background of the Moon
the
Chase Festival. However,
the Herrscher of
I
the
have
Void
my own
wannabe.
understanding of this festival's roots.
Right.
My grandfather
And
was a
I feel like
researcher of
once we
US
start getting
traditions.
into like the other
In his
gods
notes, he
and stuff
indicated that
within
there was a deity called the
uh,
Stove God in ancient
Genshin,
Liyue, which people paid
we'll
tribute to
start
at a certain
getting
time of the
into
year.
that
Very
similar
few written records
kind
make
of
mention
storytelling
the
that
Stove
Honkai's
God,
in.
and those that do are
See,
notoriously
as hard as I
confusing.
can't even talk
Some
about
scholars believe that the
my
Stove
thoughts
God
about
is
that
just another
because
title
I haven't
held by
gotten
the
there
Lord of
yet.
I haven't,
Kyoto.
yeah.
But others suggest that
But that's
this
the point
is
why
a
I'm streaming it.
different deity
This way I
altogether.
can
Oh,
get to
yeah.
the story.
Folktale even
But you
claims
understand what I'm
that
saying
the
is
ancients found
we
the
haven't
Stove
really
God's
entered a
shrine,
moment
but there
yet
was
where
no
we're like,
statue.
oh my god,
A
this is
huge,
amazing.
smooth slab of
Yes,
I
stone.
mean,
we
Ball-
haven't entered it yet.
Shortly after
Ball
it
has
was
had a
found,
few
the
like
stone was
interesting
lost in
moments.
transit,
I know this.
and it hasn't been
And I know there's
seen
been a few
since.
like really cool moments, like
This
with
stone
Child
here has all
and
the same
Leeway,
features, so
and I know
suspect
there's
it
a
could
final
be the
boss
one
fight
that
with
went missing all those
what's her
years ago.
face?
After many
The
years of
Senora?
researching
Yeah,
ancient
Senora
texts,
in Inazuma.
my
But
grandfather
like
came to believe
those are
that
harbingers.
practices
Harbingers are
paying
kind of like
seasonal
in
tribute to the
Honkai
Stove
terms the
God
moss.
may be best described as a festival.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
pretty
called
much.
it the Stove God Festival. That would make it the forerunner to the Moon Chase.
I'll be honest, I have
Festival
not been paying
today.
attention to the story.
This is all
You're
just
fine.
theory
Again,
and
this
conjecture.
story I
To
don't even
prove
care
any of it,
about.
we'd need to start
You
by
can ask
identifying
Dynasty
who
later
the
if you
Stove
really want to
God
know what the
really
story's
was.
about. I
Yeah.
think it has
Now
something to do
that
with the
Rexlathus
Stove
has
God.
passed on,
There's like,
and Lewa has entered the age of humankind,
why do I
his
care about
successor should continue to respect our nation's culture and traditions,
Well,
I
just
don't.
as he did.
yeah.
That's why I think the responsibility for this situation should fall to me. It's a chance to shed light on our history, revitalize an ancient tradition.
Like these characters on the screen right now are like
prove my
really good
grandfather's hypothesis along
if
the
you
way.
let them take center
With any
stage.
luck, we'll nail all three
Right.
in one fell swoop. It was just a couple of days ago that we received this stone. Right after we decided to use food as the central
yeah.
theme for this year's festival. It makes me wonder. Maybe a divine will is at work behind all of this.
3 birds with 1 stone, huh?
I mean, I don't know who would agree with us in this case, but again, like,
Okay.
all in all, Genshin hasn't had its chapter 7, 8, 9 moment yet.
no, and I am kind of sad that it hasn't yet because I feel like it should.
It should have happened with Ball. But at the same time, the fact that we haven't met the driving force
Mm-hmm.
behind the whole reason why.
Mm,
Okay, I haven't met the driving force behind
Yes.
why
correct.
these stories even happening.
Mhm.
Because that's the thing, is the whole beginning of Honkai, I mean, was about...
Was retconned.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, like, chapter 1 was kind of retconned.
Yeah, it kind of was. But even then, like, everything from chapters 1 through 7 was about Kiana just kind of being a child.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of, living with her friends at the school.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of just dumped you into the idea that, she was not this, and she's meant to be a vessel for this godlike being, and you're finally introduced to the Harshers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I hope today that you get through some of the main story, because it will,
Hey, don't worry about that.
because I've
This
wanted to
sounds
talk
super
about it with you
important,
for a
so don't
while.
worry.
Mm.
Besides, we're only...
And I think you'll enjoy it. I think you may or may not have some
What are you
criticisms,
shouting?
but we'll get
Genshin,
there.
Can I tag along for your
No,
investigation?
absolutely.
But since it's all about the stove god, I might get to learn something useful about cooking along the way. It'll be great inspiration for me in the competition. Please let me come along. I promise I'll help.
If it means that much to
In
you.
the meantime,
Okay, I suppose you can come.
Really?
Sorry, I'm picking skin off my lips.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
ow,
You're the
why?
Because I can.
No,
Now that that's settled, time to get
geez,
going.
that sounds like it hurt.
Jinx
Not really.
Is it like
said to be
dry,
home to
or-
a lot of historical texts,
Yeah.
so
I
like to
don't
start
ever
by
use, like,
making some
ballistics or something like
inquiries
that.
Oh, neither do I. I never put anything on my lip.
But the only time I ever do is when I'm sick.
Uh-huh.
Because then it makes me feel better.
Okay.
But when I'm not sick, I don't.
Yeah, I never wear chapstick. And some people think I'm stupid, but I learned long ago that you can get addicted to chapstick. And I would not like to be addicted to chapstick, because that's one of those things that's just kind of like, there's a lot of tiny things in life that in moderation may not be bad, but for something like that where you can constantly buy it because you feel like you need it, it's
Mhm.
just like, I would rather not get addicted to too many tiny, because that's the crazy thing is, and tiny things often aren't an issue, but it's when you have too many tiny things that they do become an
Granny,
issue.
we need your help with something.
Absolutely.
Are there
That
any old
makes sense.
books around Chinksville Village?
Excuse me.
You know, from a really long time ago?
Oh, looking for ancient
I actually also need to do my teapot.
Let me think.
You do.
I haven't even
Hopefully
touched
that's
my
not-
teapot yet.
Warehouse
Well,
over
you have to
there.
do,
Property of the Feyun Commerce
what's her
Guild.
face?
Books were
What's her face's
stored
story?
inside.
Or is that actually,
Those
actually
that
the
they have
teapot
no
is her
room
story,
for at home.
kind of.
In fact,
A
their
lawyer
youngest comes
character.
over this way
Yeah.
to read sometimes.
She's adorable, by the
Feyun
way.
Commerce Guild's youngest?
I don't use her
You must
enough,
be
but she
talking
is
about
pretty
Shinsho.
adorable.
Paimon didn't know they had a warehouse here. Let's go take a look.
Okay. Let's see. So I guess we can talk about my thread familiar.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I want to bring that up because I read it, and well, I half read it because I was on the road up until like half an hour ago, getting new tires, because of my trip, and so I didn't get to read it in the entirety that I wanted to.
Right.
It came
But,
from that direction. Come on.
let me see, let's pull this up here.
To ashes.
You said it took you an hour to write this thread?
About an hour or so, yeah. I mean, I had to walk away every now and then while writing it.
Yeah. Nice.
But I've had Genshin open since then. So.
Right. Really quickly again, guys. I promise I won't do this a lot 'cause I don't want to bore people. But if you do like this stream and you want more people to also see it, liking it tells the algorithm to boost it. So like the stream if you enjoy it, so that it can get boosted to other people.
Are you alright?
I am. Thanks to all of you. Hey,
Okay. So
wait a minute.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about your thread because, in my personal opinion, you pretty much hit everything that I've talked about in the past. When it comes
We'll
to,
try not to take up too much of your time.
yeah, it was kind of
I
pitiful,
understand that this
but I
book
feel like
warehouse
the
is
way it was
property
handled
of the
was
Feiyun Commerce Guild.
also just
Could you
as
advise
pitiful.
whether we
And
Yeah,
might
it was.
find any text relating to the stove god in this collection?
Do you kind of want to talk about what sparked that
stove
for you?
god?
Why you decided to write it and stuff?
So I wrote it because of a discussion you were having with another streamer. I will not bring them up out of respect. If anyone wants to go read that discussion, Akko was talking about it with them. You might be able to notice it. They were talking about Genshin,
Do you have any books on the
but
topic?
that's up to you. You have to go find it through Akko's Twitter.
Oh gosh, I tweet so much that it might be hard to find.
Exactly.
But yeah.
If,
No,
Please,
no, you had.
ask away.
but I read,
Hey, it's Chongyun and Sincho.
but
Hello,
I read it, and something about it really bothered me. Not from you, but from the other person. And I feel like that anniversary events should not make the player feel like they should be rewarded. That if the company wants to reward their players for playing the game, that's up to them. But you are not owed anything.
No, I think, see, because here's the thing. I was trying to come at this from the psychological standpoint of someone from saying, hang on a moment, why are we expecting something from game companies like this? Because here's the thing. Whenever a video game company, a AAA video, like, we'll just say Nintendo. Whenever Nintendo comes out with a brand new game, a year down the line, we're not expecting them to do anything except for say, hey, this video game just had a birthday.
Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy this? What were your favorite moments from this video game when you were playing it after you first got it? Like, I think when unfortunately, Animal Crossing is kind of dead to me, so I don't really play it a whole lot. But like, if I'm pretty sure that like during the 1 year for Animal Crossing, they probably was like, hey, what did you guys do? Show us the things that you did for your first year. And it's just like, we don't expect them to really give us anything for being there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mr. Shincho has quite an exceptional memory.
And I mean, I'm even okay with just game company saying, hey, it's a year old.
Stove god. However,
Exactly.
it says
Exactly.
the
Like,
following.
every single time there
The body
is,
of the
like, I
dragon
think,
wielded
okay,
a
so my
tail
first
that could
gacha
eclipse
game,
the sun,
because
and
I've
claws to
thankfully
command
not had
fire
very
and
many,
teach the ways of
because I don't
wisdom.
want to lose all of my
Receiving
money
the gift bequeathed unto
to,
them,
stuff like that. But my very
humankind
first
pursued
game
with
that I
fire,
ever did
and
that
thus
was,
did they prosper.
The body of a dragon?
that was microtransaction based was Brave Frontier.
Mhm.
Very
That much is
old
true.
title. I think it's like
This is
5 or
the
6
only
years old
passage
now.
in
In
the
fact,
whole
it's
book.
slowing down
If we want
in
to find
such
out
a
more,
sad
we'll
way.
have to continue our investigation.
But when I
There's
first got
nothing
into
further
it,
to
they
discover here. It seems
like
we'll have to
they
look
were
at
they
other
had no
options.
pity caps
I
basically,
come from a long
and
lineage of
so
exorcists.
you had to get
My family,
lucky
too,
with
has amassed
everything.
a number of ancient
And
texts.
when it came to anniversaries, they
Now
really
that you
didn't
mention the stove
have an
god,
anniversary
I
besides
seem to
just
recall reading
throwing
somewhere
some
that
free
this
gems
god
at people.
once
But that's
appeared at the Guili
mostly
assembly.
it.
Of course, I
But every
can't say
game
if
is
it's
known
true.
to reward their players like
Something,
1 or
something.
2 every now and then.
All they can do
Yeah,
is show
exactly.
what the
I mean,
author
like
was thinking.
that's the point. Is they want
Everyone's
to
mind
keep
is
you
different.
hooked into the game, and
Exactly.
so in order to do that, in order to make you spend more money or to spend more time with them, so that they can like throw ads at you or
Your
whatever,
help thus far is
you
quite
they will
ample.
occasionally do something
Liyue
like
is
that.
a vast
And
and
here's the
rich
thing:
land. All
if
things that
people
existed here in the
want to
past have
celebrate
lost
again,
their
and this
trace.
is the thing that I want
So
to
long
know:
as
if
we
you
do
want
not
to celebrate a
abandon our
game,
search,
that's
it is
totally
sure to bear fruit
100% fine.
eventually.
In fact, I
Thank
think there
you
are a
all.
lot of good points
We
with
will
Genshin
continue
that
our
should be celebrated
investigation
because it
elsewhere.
is a good game and it has spawned a
Hold
lot
on.
of good
I had a
content out of
question
people.
too.
Mhm.
The problem is, I think,
Julian, could you tell me what kind
especially
of
with
food
some
you
of
like?
the things that people were demanding, because I
Oh, no.
I'm
not
trying
thinking
to
of taking
sift
part in the
through
masterful chefs,
the
are
things
you?
where people were serious
Yeah,
and
I
not
totally
serious.
am.
And a
Oh,
lot of the
what's wrong?
things
You
where
look like
people
you
said,
just
yeah,
had
I'm serious about this, I'm just like,
Xianglin,
really?
this is a
You
major
really
event.
want them to
I
give
beg
you
you,
all of these
Please
things?
don't cook anything
Um,
strange for this competition.
And it's just
What
like
do you mean
last week when I talked about it on my stream, I even said just like,
Mushroom slime
you know what?
stew, to give one
What's
example.
reasonable if they want to, because
Okay,
again, they don't
fair
have
enough.
to
That
give
dish
you
isn't my most
anything.
popular.
Is
But that's why I'm doing all
is
this
to
research,
give
so
you
I can create some really
temple
special
give you a
dishes to win
temple
everyone
because that
over.
keeps you going back,
Well, in that
obviously.
case, I like
Maybe
cold
even
food.
a weapon choice
That's 'cause you
because
can't handle
they
hot
want to
and
give you
spicy,
just
right?
enough. Say, hey, celebrate this with us, but they also
Yes,
don't want to break
you're
the bank.
absolutely
And
right.
I think all the people like, yeah, give us a free 5 stars. It's like, they're not gonna do that. Like, I could see a 4-star maybe, but they're not gonna give you a free 5-star. Are you insane?
Freshwater fish.
No, they're not. Sorry, hang on.
These kinds of
Don't
dishes
die.
I am most partial to.
So, when I would see people like that, I would ask, are you, first off, I would ask them just to make sure, are you serious? And when they're like, yeah, I'm serious, I'm like,
personal preferences, and
why?
everyone's are quite
Well,
different.
well, let's use FGO as an
Are you
example.
sure this
FGO is my
eclectic
first
mix of
gacha game
opinions will be of
I ever
interest?
played,
Of course.
and the way that they do it is what people are begging for with Genshin is like, it's the anniversary, give us a free 5-star. Meanwhile, every anniversary, so they're guaranteed super special rare. I think because it's GSSR is the exact term, but like basically a guaranteed 5-star. You have to spend $30. You have to buy $30 worth of Saint Quartz to get a guaranteed 5-star in that event.
and that's for the anniversary.
Well, that's more like the major holidays, but yes,
Right.
like the anniversary. And they'll only give you servants from events like, say, like Halloween right now. They're running a rerun Halloween event right now for a caster shooting doji. But you have to do the event to get her, to level her up, to get everything. It'd be like you have to do the event to even unlock her to begin with, and get her to like 6 constellations in Genshin terms,
Best of luck.
or triple
Run
S in
into any
Honkai.
difficulties?
Right.
Come and find us. We'll
You
be
have to
only
grind
too
a whole
glad
lot
to
in
help.
order to get that.
Exactly.
That far. And in my opinion, that it's kind of funny. It's just like, if people want to say, "Oh yeah, look at these other places," it's like, yeah, they're still charging you. I mean, it's like it sounds like even if FGO is like, "Hey, get this guaranteed thing," but you still have to spend money for it. Am I understanding that right?
Yeah, you are. And that's the thing, is they don't make people like say, you're getting a free 5-star. You're not. But they're like, you could spend $30 right now and you get a guaranteed 5-star. You can't choose what it is.
Right.
But it's like, okay, so well, you know what, hang on, real quick.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna go grab some food. 'Cause
Okay.
Food has arrived.
Okay. GSSR banners. I want to bring this up on stream. No, not that. I want to see exactly.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
I do actually want to see that. That's interesting. But, where is it as a post? Planner? Is it under that? Oh no, definitely not. Let's see. Fate Granddaughter. Paid banners.
Could it be true? What I've heard.
No.
Could it be true?
Here we go.
What I've heard. Cold beer after a hard day's
Well,
work.
that's not the best one.
Nothing
Let's look at last year's
Okay.
guaranteed event.
We have Domino's pizza for dinner.
Oh boy.
I actually recommended it the other day because I was like, hey, you know what we haven't had a long time?
true.
And Grandma's like, what? And she's like, and I was like, Domino's. She's like, it's so greasy. I was like, yeah, but they have garlic on their crust automatically.
But
And,
cheese stuffed crust.
Yes, that too. So, Grandpa's like, hey, we're gonna take the dog to the vet, and then we'll pick up Domino's on the way home. And I was like, yes, me suggesting stuff works again.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
I actually have this weird habit to where I suggest something, and if it doesn't happen that day, it typically happens a couple days later. It's just like, hey, we're gonna get this. And I was like, didn't I just suggest it a couple days ago? And they're like, yeah, and it got stuck in our heads. Oh. But anyway, we were talking about
Fine.
free stuff for anniversaries.
Yes, so I'm So I brought it up on my screen, and in fact, I'm going to stream it to you.
Oh, you're gonna stream it to me.
This way, because the stream delay. Hi, Bongo.
If you ever want to trade tactics.
So what they do is like you can choose. So like first option from this is like you can choose one of the following classes: Saber, Archer, Lancer, Ruler, Avenger, Moon, Cancer, Foreigner. So like even like event specific 5-star servants are only in this banner. But you can pay. So like this first banner, so the first option is, you know, what I just listed, you can roll on that banner. So you have a chance of getting like any one of these like 7 different 5-star sabers. Also, your mic is freaking out.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on a moment.
Oh, you're right.
Is that better?
It's like it's staticky
If
almost.
you ever want to trade
Really?
tactics, I'm always
Yes.
ready.
You know how Malice's mic freaks out like that sometimes?
Yeah.
It's like that for you.
Is it still doing it?
Keep talking. Anyway, we'll talk about this and I'll let you know.
Oh dear. Okay.
So like Artoria Pendragon, or Arthur Pendragon prototype, or Okita Doji, or Ishtar, Gilgamesh, Tom Lancer Summer, Sherlock Holmes, Jean d'Arc Alter, BB Summer, Hosakai, Abigail Williams. Like in this first banner, you can roll any of those, as long as you give them a guaranteed $30.
Right.
And
You don't
they
get to choose, right?
you don't get to choose what you get, but you get a guaranteed 5-star from anyone in this banner.
Right.
And while it would be nicer to choose who you get, so the fact that you're guaranteed to get someone, the problem is that oftentimes they often put like a lot of really crap characters in the banner. So it's like sometimes when you roll that crap character, you're like, and I wasted my $30.
Right.
So, but that's the idea, is that even though you're guaranteed something, it's not like it's supposed to be good.
But it's $30.
But it's $30, and you are guaranteed a 5-star, while Genshin players are demanding a free 5-star. And I'm even seeing an article here that from Silicon Era, and it's like, aside from a new servant that's currently in the game, the Japanese version. Now, to be fair, Japanese version, I think JP is like 3 years ahead than NA.
Right. Right.
Yes, it's sad to see companies doing that for freaking dolls. Exactly. But JP is like 3 years ahead. And they're like, Figured Order is offering a free 5-star to any master who has finished Fuyuki. I know you haven't played FGO. And maybe I'd almost say you should. Maybe at least like the first area.
I will not play FGO.
I won't make you play. I won't even say you should. But, it's one of those games.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
Like, that's the very first area. That's like your tutorial area.
Right.
Like, this is how you play the game. And they're basically saying JP players who finish the tutorial area of the game gets a free 5-star. That's the first time they've ever done that.
Right.
And this is their 6th anniversary in JP. But like,
That's pretty. I mean, that's 6 years later, obviously.
exactly. The 5-star service that masters can choose for free are ones that are permanently available from the standard banner. So you can't pull characters such as, let's start the banner. Nero Bride, Ryogi Shiki Saber, Okita Soji, Artoria Pendragon Archer, Gilgamesh, Ishtar. Like, you can't roll any of these because they are event exclusive servants.
Right.
Anyone who you unlock, or anyone that is basically summonable at any time, is free to claim. And that will make some people mad, but they're doing that. And that's okay. It's 6 years later. I mean, if it was like, if you do the story, eventually you get all the characters and put special skins at the events, they would be so much praised by everyone. They would be, yeah. Absolutely. Here, I'll go back to Genshin when we talk about this, because this way I can at least play.
In my personal opinion, and skins are way more marketable, I feel like, almost, than gacha characters, because if you give the character away for free, a lot of people are just gonna be like, oh, but that skin, I want that skin for my waifu. I don't know.
Yeah. And like, yeah, Genshin's getting skins now, and Honkai's had skins for a bit, and FGO has had skins for a while. But like, these games, you are not guaranteed anything, even event skins.
No.
And I accidentally did a commission.
Did you really?
Yeah. I didn't mean to do a commission, so there.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'll just finish the commission. Why not? I'm already doing it, so why not? It's free. It's 10 free primos.
It's 10 primos, yeah.
I'm going to die.
Are you gonna die?
No, I didn't die. I was gonna run out of stamina while flying. But you get what I'm saying, and I'm gonna keep rambling if I don't just say it. I'm done.
No, yeah, I get exactly what you're saying, and it goes back to my point, is that I feel like using FGO is kind of a poor example.
Oh, it very much is.
Because of the lack of things that they give you, period. Like, when I was told, yeah, they don't have a pity, I'm just like, yeah, I'm never touching that game then, because I would rather have a pity with 100 than have a pity than not have one at all.
Absolutely, because at least then you're eventually guaranteed something.
Mm-hmm.
Even as a free player, you are guaranteed something eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, like, I kind of wish Genshin would tell you what your pity's at, without you having to, like, math it up.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. That would be like a quality of life update that I feel like would be nice, but, it's meh, in my opinion.
It is.
Oh, excuse me.
Wait a second. Oh, okay.
What?
I had to do the commission first to talk to this guy.
Oh. Yeah, actually, if you have a commission, you have to. It's like with the story. You can't do the story until you clear everything else that the character needs you to do. It's kind of dumb in my opinion that they do that. I don't know why they do that. It's just like, oh, this asset is in another area. Well, can't you move it over here, Marie? Why can't you move it over here?
I mean, I'm just your typical commoner. I've never met someone as high up as the
But no, yeah, sure. FGO is a horrible example.
Look at that strong body. Powerful hands.
But I mean, just from what people tell me, FGO is not friendly
No.
to players at all.
It's not.
And like, if you try to tell me they are, I will disagree, because they are not friendly towards their players at all. If they were, they would have some sort of pity in place. Are they owned by Tencent? I wouldn't be surprised.
No. So, FGO is published by Aniplex, but Aniplex is owned by Sony.
Ah, so that doesn't make it any better.
No, it doesn't.
Now that you mention it, we do have a fair few.
Yes, it also doesn't mean Sony owns Aniplex, Funimation, and Crunchyroll.
Yeah, that's also like.
Again, Sony holds a monopoly, but a topic for another day.
If you are happy to wait here for a
I
few
don't want to talk
minutes,
about that right now.
right away.
Not politics, but I don't want to talk about that right now.
Yeah. Again, real quick, it comes back to the idea, like, you know how I said before, like, I really dislike these companies, but they are the only option. It's why I still buy anime from Funimation. Because they're the only option.
Satisfying salad? What for?
Right.
Yeah, guy who hangs
Really
out on the
quickly here,
roof terrace, you know?
so I posted this tweet on Twitter, and you're probably gonna get a kick out of this.
Okay.
I posted a tweet with a picture that it says, you contact 911, but you can only speak in prequel quotes. What would you say? Someone just gave me a reply that I think is kind of comical. You wanna know what it says?
Okay, what?
says, I killed them all, they're dead, every single one of them, and not just the men, but the women and the children too. They're like animals, and I slaughtered them. Like...
So I was thinking,
That's what a serial killer
could you
says.
teach me how to make it too? That way,
Understood.
I'll have something else in my arsenal.
Oh my goodness.
It's weird that I heard other people talking about it and saying the most MiHoYo would give
that's life,
is a
right?
few primos
You
and a
gotta look
slap
out
to the
for your own
face, and
good.
we would love it. I'm gonna disagree there. While I never expect let me rephrase. While I never expect
All right then. Wait right here. I'll be just
anything
one
from these companies, we shouldn't expect things. MiHoYo has always been one of those companies, at least in the time I've played.
Sorry
And I've been playing MiHoYo's games since about November last year. Because I didn't know Honkai, and I only knew about Genshin since it was I saw some other streamers before I started streaming back then playing it and during like a beta or like a whatever was going on, and I heard about it. Like, okay, this is interesting, but it also felt like a Breath of the Wild clone.
Yes, and I feel like that's the big problem.
That is
Again,
absolutely.
is that what
It
they
didn't
capitalize on.
innovate
Okay.
what it was trying to do. Now, in Genshin's defense, it has a lot more story than Breath of the Wild and a better story
Thank you
than
ever
Breath
so
of the
much.
Wild.
A
But
lot of
that's
people
about
get
it.
upset with that statement, but I agree.
Huh?
A lot of people might not like that statement.
No,
but I
they
agree.
won't. And but like there wasn't a like you had to go find the cutscenes. They weren't just like you progress in the story. Oh, cutscene. Like there were only like maybe 5 cutscenes
Go ahead and
in
get started.
total
I'll
throughout the
just
game.
watch from over here. I only
And
need
it was
to
like
watch
after
you
every
make it
dungeon.
once to have it committed to memory.
Yeah.
And that was about it. But why do I need to talk to him again?
All right, thanks for that. I think I've got it
Talk to
now.
who?
You got all this
Oh, I don't know. I don't
Of
know.
course. Don't forget, I am the best chef around these parts.
Let's go see what Kuching and Xiangling are up to. Kuching, Xiangling, we're back.
You finished cooking?
Oh, I think Temp probably
Good
had to
timing. We
bounce away
finished
for
our
a moment.
reading too.
And? Useful? Or no?
This is the inopportune time. I'm trying to swallow
There
food,
is a
dang it.
passage concerning the stove god, and it's not what we were expecting.
Sorry, because the stream was impromptu.
60 miles to the north.
I'm being called away or talked to often by family, so.
Many
That's
were
fine.
settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the
You're
soil
fine.
yielded. When the
But
stove god
I feel like we're kind
one god
of
became
walking
one,
away from the actual
all of
thread
which
of
were
what
the height
it
of
meant.
children. As does a star when it descends into the
What
world.
meant?
So
Well,
the stove god went
the whole
out
point of
on
the thread,
common
because we're talking about
folk
like anime
to
and other things like
create
that and how
fire.
this
Oh,
works.
yes.
But
Fire. The people at
overall,
last learned
the
to make
thread
hot
was to
food,
say,
and they
stop
dined on
expecting
rice
things,
congee
stop
and cooked
being
meat thereafter.
trolls, stop being
This
assholes.
is a radically different
Oh, I
You do
agree.
not
given
need
and
to be
demystifying the
going
legends
after these
of
other
Liyue,
companies for something that
and
this
also
company did.
about
That's
conflicting
the executives decided
God became
to do.
many.
The devs may have not wanted to do this.
Does
The
that mean
executives
there's
decided.
more than one stove god?
Yes.
Taking the
And I
text
feel
at
like
face
that
value, that is what it says.
I might need to turn
You're
myself down because I'm kind of yelling.
folk and taught them to create fire.
You're not really well, you might not be
So
yelling.
did the
I'm
stove god
peeking
really go
on
and teach
OBS.
people
Oh,
how
really?
to cook
Yeah.
first,
Oh,
too?
yeah.
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
So we've got 2 leads, but they contradict each other.
Don't give yourself a throat problem that I gave myself from being passionate
We're
about it.
continuing our investigation and reserving
But-
judgment for now.
But such games
you
like
for this
FGO,
text,
Arknights,
It's my
don't
pleasure.
deserve, and I mentioned those two specifically in the thread,
If anything,
they
I
don't
should be
deserve
thanking the traveler.
being crapped on. I'm not saying FGO is a good
You've
game. I'm not
helped
saying
me an
Arknights is a
awful
good game.
lot.
Because
Not
I
just
played FGO
today,
for years.
but in the
It's not a
past,
good
too.
game. I haven't really
I
touched
wanna make it up
Arknights,
to
so
you
I wouldn't know.
properly,
I mean,
and
it's
as
an
it happens,
interesting game.
things are pretty
I've
quiet
tried it a
lately.
little bit,
So
but I wouldn't
I'd
say
like
it's a
to
good
take
game
the
or a
chance
bad
to
game.
treat you all.
But they
What do you
still
say?
don't
Will
deserve
you stay
this.
for a meal?
No, I don't think
Wow,
they do.
he sure sounds confident in
Either.
his
Even
cooking.
Genshin doesn't deserve it. Honkai doesn't deserve it.
Confidence is one
No,
of
no,
the
These-
no.
these-
Actually,
These
I
babies
really wanna try his cooking.
need to...
I say we take him up on his offer.
It's hard to refuse a generous offer like that. Yes.
I can make people mad. They need to grow some
Fit
balls
this in.
and stop being children.
Yanxiao, we await your culinary
I
creations
understand
with
children
great
play the game.
anticipation.
I do.
I won't
But-
disappoint.
The players making these comments, these regards, need to stop being children. And think about exactly what they're doing.
Well, I mentioned it the other day. Doing something like this could impact how Google reviews are done in the future, because we know that YouTube likes to make changes based off of drastic stuff like that.
Yeah, it does.
They do it. They did it with actual subscriber counts. They did it with not live viewers, but like they got rid of how many subs you could see at one point. So I would not put it past Google to make changes like that to avoid seeing something like this.
No, I wouldn't either. And Google's, in a way, almost as bad as Apple. And... well, other can of worms.
Yeah.
But...
let's see here.
and it doesn't help that MiHoYo's also censored severely by the CCP. And again, that's another sketchy topic, so that's all I'm mentioning there.
Well, and that's kind of rough to mention because depending on who you talk to, big corporations like to
Exactly.
kill for that. So.
Okay, what do you
No,
want
yeah,
me to say?
when it comes to MiHoYo, I've decided to be a lot more lenient because that could be a possibility why. I mean, we have absolutely no idea. I mean, like, didn't they just say that they were transitioning their regional spokesperson?
Yes.
So that could be a part of it.
Okay, I'm sitting downstairs. What do you want from me, game? Oh, okay. That's what you
You
want.
need to sit at a specific table.
Okay.
You think you own the place?
I'll sit here with Gooba.
I think this is the end of... no, this is not the end of the quest. Again, this quest, I don't like it because all you're doing is walking around.
Yeah,
Everything
it's
you
boring.
ordered.
But you do have Gooba with you, and everybody wants more of him.
I think I've met my fellow finalist. It smells beautiful.
How did... okay.
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here. This inn isn't particularly known for its food.
Everyone likes a good meal, whether they're staying the night or just stopping by for a bite. We call it an inn, but the fact is it's much more than that. We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make this a true home away from home. Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get back to work now.
Genshou, are you taking part in this year's
Anyway.
Masterful Chefs?
So,
Huh? You too?
Yep. I've seen
but if
the
anyone wants,
pictures
if any
of
of my
the
viewers want to go see the thread, it's in my Discord,
delicious,
and
Genshou.
it's
I'm really looking forward to seeing
on
you
my
tomorrow.
Twitter,
Huh.
which should be in the description.
All right. I'll see you there.
What was that? Some kind of power move?
Because I don't feel like we're
No,
accurately
it's
displaying it because we're
sportsmanlike
kind of
than
fueled by
that.
emotions here, and I was
Yeah.
writing
He's a
that
really
while
talented
just
chef.
kind of just like
His food
focused.
was excellent, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
said he has a level-headed personality. That's the kind of chef that could be a match for me.
Again, I'm very
I
passionate about
haven't
these
had
things and
any
how these
competitive
companies
cooking
operate,
experience since my
etc.
cook-off with Brooke in Springvale.
Oh, I am too, and that's
Kind.
kind of why I'm very hesitant. Like, here's the thing. The companies can make bad choices, but I'm interested more in why they're making the bad choices. And so, I'm always kind of hesitant to blame a company for something until I figure out why things are happening the way they are.
You ate every last one?
Because I think,
Ugh,
especially
Grandpa,
today, a lot of
I've
things are very
heard this.
click-driven and stuff,
When
and
we're
so
with
it's
friends,
very
you
easy for you to
gotta
get
be on
mad
your
at something just because
best
it's
behavior,
happening.
okay?
But,
I'm so sorry, Kuching. I
it's
promise I'll make it up to you.
a lot harder for you
deal?
to sit down and say, why is this happening, as opposed to just, like, getting upset at something immediately.
It's not the same though. The moment's
If that makes
gone.
sense.
No, it does, absolutely.
Sure, you can eat something else, but you can never go back and change the feeling of despair as your food is snatched away from
Absolutely, I
underneath
agree.
your nose. A dining experience is a trinity of emotion, food, and atmosphere, and you've got to have all three to make it work.
Let's see.
I have to say, now that you mention it, that is a very accurate appraisal of the situation.
I'm gonna make it up to you, Kaching. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything at all? Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
I don't have high hopes for this, but equally I don't want her feeling guilty.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let
So
her
what do you think of this
for me.
riveting story
If
so
you
far that you're
insist,
going through?
There is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's
Yeah.
notes.
May I see it?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor.
I know.
Traveler, have you finished eating?
I'm kind of bouncing through the
Before we
Honkai
do
event right
anything
now
else,
just so that I
let's
can
head
get that
back to
done.
Liyue
Yeah.
I
Harbor.
want those
I need to
special
fetch
things so
something.
that I can like buy Pink Elf.
Yeah, I do too. I really want her, and I haven't seen another way to get the drops that you need to get her.
You need
Maybe I'm dumb,
Memorial
but-
Arena. I think it's Memorial Arena.
Well, I don't think I've
Get
ever
them.
gotten anything from Royal Arena. Of
Well, you have to go really high on it, I believe. Dynasty would probably know more, but I'm pretty sure you have to just go really high on it.
those. Hi. Was this you that just mentioned? Oh. Yes, I am.
So I'm kind of interested, because one thing that I'm very passionate about, ever since we knew that, like, ever since Ball kind of came out, now I'm kind of just like paying attention to when they make a character that has obvious ties or obviously looks like they came from Honkai. What do you think of the Yae from Genshin? Because you've probably seen her. Oh,
If you ever want to trade tactics,
I think he stepped
I'm always
away.
ready.
now I feel silly. Never mind then. Oh, excuse me. Once again, reminder, guys. Oh, promise I'm not dying here. If you like the stream, give it a like, because it boosts it so more people can see it. And that is really important for YouTube's. I know that's like, it's really weird to say that. As for people that are used to Twitch, you don't really have to worry about stuff like that. But yeah, just give it a like if you enjoy it. Gay for Genshin. Wait, what? Because it does help. I know that for sure.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Okay. Anyway. I'm really excited. Oh man, tonight's I'm really excited for. Playing more CE. I'm expecting that we're gonna die a whole bunch, but I'm really excited for it. And I think Tampa's really excited for it. What's interesting is our Halo stream was one of our best, one of my best performing. And I don't say that just like, oh, you got in the weird way, but I like to pay attention to what people enjoy seeing, and that was one of those streams. It's just like everyone really enjoyed it. And I was like, oh, okay. So we're really excited to play more of it, entertain more people from it. You two gotta try Cursed Halo one of these days. What is Cursed Halo?
My apologies.
You're fine. You're totally fine. I was just saying how we're excited to continue Combat Evolved tonight.
I am too.
Fuel
It'll be fun.
error.
Okay, hey, I'm tagged again, I think. No? Okay, it's just sure.
You're
The gay from
stupid.
Genshin. Maybe I heard wrong. Let me switch to earbuds. Oh, you two are gonna try Cursed Halo.
Cold beer after a hard
Yes.
day's
Cursed
work.
Halo?
Nothing
Wait.
like it.
Wait, what is Cursed Halo?
I have no idea.
But
I
anyway,
have
I was
absolutely no idea what it is.
I was gonna ask you. Ever since Ball came out, I've been interested to kind of like start paying attention to characters that look like they're obviously from Honkai.
Mhm.
What do you think of Yae Miko?
100% reference from Yei Sakura.
Well, yeah, but like Which one do you prefer?
Oh.
Yaemiku or Sakura?
I'll be honest. I think yes, Yaemiku is cuter.
Yeah.
But I have no good description because I haven't actually met her yet.
Right.
I think I could give a more accurate idea when I play Inazuma. It's a mod pack by Infernal Plus. It's really good. He made these for Halo and for Dark Souls. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Not Dark Souls.
Listen, Bongo, sweetie, baby, honey. You saw how we played last week. I think. You might not have. I don't know. But
No, Bongo was here.
I can't remember because it's been a week.
It's only been a week, Akko.
Did you see how poorly we played? I don't think that that's a good idea.
Am I supposed to be here? Where am I supposed to go? You're not telling me, game.
What does it want you to do?
Go back to Liyue Harbor, which I did. Hang on.
Open up the quest?
No, not that. Return to Liyue Harbor.
Open up, no, like actually open up the quest here and set it to telling you.
Oh, there we go. I don't know why I wasn't navigating.
Hit the navigate, because if you don't hit navigate, it won't navigate you.
Also, let me fix this. I was here for the beach stuff, but Dark Souls, and it's a jokey mod. Don't worry. Okay. I mean, maybe, but right now I just want to get Halo done, because with the new Destiny expansion coming out, I want to get Halo done, because apparently they're giving a lot of Halo inspiration coming up.
I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet at Wanman Restaurant
I agree.
later.
So, good reason to do it.
Absolutely.
Wait! I'll go get everything ready. Traveler, what about
I think I'm almost done with the event.
Are you gonna do your own thing for a while, or do you
Yes, I think that's the last big
I
cutscene.
actually have something to discuss with her. You go ahead. We'll join you later.
Either right there or pretty soon.
Yep.
Traveler, come here for a moment. I need your advice
Demon
on
Fox
something.
Helmaru.
Halo explanation in
Get
Destiny.
along with Xiangling.
Well, the new expansion for Destiny is focusing on the Witch Queen Savathun. But specifically, well, what's the best way to describe it? The last time I heard that was just a sniper Easter egg from Destiny 1. So, let me bring this up on stream, because I think it's another great thing. Because right now we're just kind of chilling.
Yep.
So it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is Savathun. She's
Oh, are you actually showing a picture?
pretty fugly. It's also her ghost, also kind of ugly. Although I do really, Keto, hello, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Kiro.
Keto, sorry. So, this is Savathun. This is kind of in her pool. These are new armors, but what they're doing specifically is in December. Hang on, let me go back to the year because this is being weird. 30th anniversary pack. This is the big one. In December, we're getting the Bungie 30th anniversary pack in Destiny. And now these are going to be our armors for what's coming out. But they made a big deal how they talked about Halo and other games they've made and other things like that. Oh, excuse me. And they're giving us a 6-player activity, celebrating the history of Bungie. Specifically, like a new dungeon inspired by famed Cosmodrome Loot Cave of yore has drawn the interest of many a treasure hunter. Spelunk into the unknown to earn a new Thorn armor set and watch you step as you hunt for lost relics. Yep, Yellowhorn is back. Because it's like the most iconic Destiny weapon ever. They're giving us a Yellowhorn Sparrow, but exclusive ornament sets. Unlock the Marathon-inspired ornament sets as the 30th anniversary streetwear-inspired ornament set, and celebrate with new looks that will have your fire teams hunting for compliments. So, first armor set is right here. Oh, it's not gonna rotate. All right. But here's the big thing. These are armor sets that they are releasing. Let me open these up and we'll look them over. So Halo players will definitely recognize the middle one. I forget what the actual weapon's called. The Spiker?
Hold on. I'm going to open up my your stream again on my so that I can get a good look at it.
Okay.
It's the spike. It's like the spike.
Yeah. It's
weapon.
the Covenant Spike weapon, or whatever it's called. I forget what it's actually called.
Needler.
Needler. Thank you. That was it. Needler. But like you see like symbols like the Hearts, the Destiny Tricorn, the Bungie gear, Vanguard, Ace of Spades, the Scorn logo. Yeah, they did. This is actually the Titan in the middle. So you see some like Halo references and like the Master Chief and yeah. Like the Titan armor is very iconic to Bungie. And then the Hunter has like the sweatshirt and the beanie. And it's very...
I think the reason why the Titan probably got as much love as it did is the Titan is like the Master Chief of Destiny.
Yes, it is.
The Titan will always be iconic because Master Chief.
So that character's a nerd? Yes. Yes, he is. Titans are nerds. Actually, that model is female. That's a female Titan.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's a male Hunter and a male Warlock, but a female Titan. You can tell by the body shape, because female Titans are slimmer, while basically the female classes are slimmer, while the male versions are bulkier. I do think the Warlock armor is based off the Witch Queen set, though. I could be wrong, but it looks very much like Witch Queen. Female nerd, nice. I know. This is a skin for a grenade launcher they're giving us in that event as well. Temp, don't make me slam you. Why would you slam me? What did I do?
That's a pretty gun.
So.
Is that going to be a ritual weapon, or?
I have no idea. But basically, the December drop is going to be like Season of the Lost Part 2. Like, it's basically like a new season of content. No, I legitimately don't. Maybe I'm stubborn, but I don't know. I do not know. Bongo, tell me, what did I do wrong? Akko, do you know what I did wrong?
No, as far as I know, you cannot do any wrong.
Thank you.
Well, I'm on your stream, so I have to say that you're
positive. Wow! Thanks! Some friend. Oh, Malice is treating some stuff. Alright, so, back to story.
That's what's stressing you out?
What's so strange about it? Why are you looking at me like that?
I play Titan and playfully took it as an offense.
Advice from anyone about anything.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
Yes, but Bongo, you're a nerd too.
Friendly with me, this time especially. And now she's desperate to do me a favor. So, is that supposed to mean we're friends already? I'm just not used to dealing with people who are so warm right from the get-go. How exactly am I supposed to respond to that? Okay. Noted. Thank you, Traveler. See you again shortly.
So yeah, basically we have a lot of Destiny stuff coming, and the major thing, but you need to be that loud. Titans are nerds.
You know, we could, Bongo, we could just say that Titans are cran eaters.
We could. I have made plenty of joke to one of my group's Titan mains. Yeah, the delay's pretty bad. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, on YouTube it can be pretty bad.
But I have made plenty of crayon jokes to Titan friends. I'm that kind of person. But I'm also the Warlock main, so.
Hey, we're here!
And I'm a hunter main because I'm crazy. Oh, you still have a couple more cutscenes.
That's right.
I thought you were close to being done.
That's right. I'm close.
What is it?
Paimon. It could be on my end, don't worry. Well, I know the delay on YouTube's pretty bad anyway, so.
Okay, so back
It's
at
terrible.
1-2-1, we noticed you and Kuching were getting along pretty well. So you really like hanging out with her, huh? Yep.
Let's see.
Kuching's good-natured and
But
easy to be
they
around.
announced in the reveal stream for Witch Queen
Everyone wants to know,
that they will be adding a legendary difficulty
the first
to the campaign.
Kuching, Paimon,
Now,
you're pretty intimidating.
I have Destiny Legendary difficulty and Halo Legendary difficulty are completely different.
Didn't you see her sneaking treats to Goba back at Wangshuin? Yeah, she's great. We know that now. We're just talking about first impressions. First impressions? Oh, okay.
So, playing Halo is kind of like getting that
They can be hard to crack at first,
understanding.
but they taste
Because
amazing
the
that
legendary difficulty in the campaign could be a lot different from basic legendary difficulty
way. I
content.
don't think we've ever tried
in
eating
Destiny.
them grilled.
And there could be adjusting legendary difficulty to be more
I'll bring
Halo-esque.
you another time. But anyway,
I'd be fine with
Kuching's like
that.
a shellfish. Maybe a little closed off at first, but once you get to know her, she's got a soft.
I would be very fine with that. I will play it on legendary. That means we have to carry
Champion stuff too. Because they will drop champions in there. Well, actually, maybe they won't.
because you have to earn your champion stuff through the seasons.
You know,
Well, if you bounty bank.
Paim's intuition for people seems really spot on. Is that why she took to Kuching so
but
quickly?
most of the time, I think almost the entire time we're going to be in the campaign, we're fighting Lucent Brood. And how are they going to classify this new type of hive with champions?
I'm really interested to see how they have us defeat those kinds of broods.
I am too. They might just do the same thing and just have like, you know, barrier knights and unstoppable ogres.
What was that noise?
Right.
What's going on? What the? That bird is huge! Ah, it's the ladybird!
Excuse me, one shall not be addressed in such a manner.
Okay.
Shall
Well.
be known as Adeptus, whose name
Oh,
should you care to
Cloud
mention
Retainer.
it,
You remember
is
Cloud Retainer?
I do. Bish.
Cloud Retainer. That does sound like an Adeptus name.
Well spoken. One shall let this young lady's enlightened words atone for the ignorant
playing more
ones
Hades.
of her friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A while it has indeed been, traveler. Does one surmise correctly?
I would let you
that
watch, but I want you to focus on that.
I mean, if you're not really focusing on the story, because this story is kind of...
Yeah.
Ah, so even the illustrious traveler.
I love the spear. I think the spear is probably my favorite weapon.
The theme?
And maybe it's an easier weapon to use, but it's really good in my opinion.
Moon Chase Festival falls during the season when many cooking ingredients
Well,
are ripe.
don't you fight the crane bish? I'm not sure.
Remember.
Notice the relative pomp and
You know how long it's been
ceremony
since
with
we
which
both
this
have
year's
done
affairs are
Leeway?
Leeway? Yeah.
Oh,
and could not
goodness.
abide
It's been a
the
long time.
Let it be known that one's culinary proficiency and ingenuity is uncontested in all the world.
Ugh.
Thus does one now appear in this realm, that those who inhabit it might witness one's latest creation.
Sorry, I have my fans running,
Cuisine
because it's
machine.
kind of hot in my office today.
Understandable.
A supreme cuisine? What? What's a supreme cuisine machine?
Patience. One's purpose here today is to meet and to greet. Nothing further. All shall be revealed
Akko,
to
is
the
Hades
people's
good?
very eyes when the
Hades
time
is really
arrives.
good, in my opinion.
Traveler,
It's
you are
difficult,
one
but
who
it
has
is
witnessed
good.
much of the culinary world.
I
When
just
the
suck
day
at it.
comes, One would be most pleased to
I
see you in
want to
attendance,
like the reason
offering
why
your
I'm
most
playing it
vociferous ovations.
is and maybe I do this for the wrong reasons, but most of the time when I play a game, I am playing it
That which is
50%, 50-60% of the time for the story. I could care. The gameplay is like a big fact. Like I said this the other day about what was it? Kingdom Hearts. I do not play it for the gameplay. In fact, I would like to find someone who enjoys Ursula just doing that fight. If people say they do, I will take.
I think I had a better time than you, but I also think it's because I have better. Is it rude for me to say better game experience than you?
Depends.
I think I enjoy a different type of game than you. That's why I had a better understanding of it.
Okay.
I don't know. I would need to replay it because it's been a long time since I played Kingdom Hearts 1.
From my grandfather's notes. They're not in the best condition.
I don't know. It's just the swimming section was the worst part for me.
Unfortunately, the texts my grandfather worked with were very old, usually faded, damaged, or both. Some parts are missing from
yeah,
the
I enjoy the
recipe,
game
too. Do you
a
think
lot.
you'll still be able to work with it?
Hades, I should say. Yeah, I need that health. It is very difficult, but it's one of those games. It's like The Binding of Isaac, where when you win, it may seem small to a bunch of people, but it's just like that win was amazing. It's like a major accomplishment. And I think playing the Elysian Realm in Honkai has definitely prepared me for the bullshit that you can sometimes feel.
I saw her too. She just suddenly showed up right in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
Funny thing is, I played Hades before Elysian Realm came out, so I was quick to be like, okay, so this is how it is. This is how it's gonna be.
Do you
right?
Have a moment? I need to
Also, Coco go.
discuss something with you.
Yes, Coco go.
Coco go.
What is it, Ganyu? Has something urgent come up while I've been out?
I hope
No,
China
it's
never
nothing
touches Coco
work-related.
Goat.
I wanted to ask about
Something personal.
Is that okay?
A personal matter? Involving me? Surely I haven't done anything improper recently, have I?
Please,
I'm sad I was never able to roll
This
Ganyu.
is really important to me.
But maybe I'm a little more sad I wasn't able to roll Ball. I wanted Ball.
Well, I know you want Ball because Ball is
May!
Is May, exactly.
When I was young.
Oh, no, I am excited though for when Bronya comes in the Genshin.
Oh yeah, Bronya, I'm definitely simping for.
I wonder if we'll get a
Oh,
proper Kiana.
Well, since she is the unknown god, and since they are bringing out the gods in that form, I would not be surprised if they did that. It just might be a while.
Your name didn't even come up, so you've nothing to worry about.
Also I heard about how people waifu everyone in Hades, and I kind of get why from seeing gameplay, but I don't know if people would play because that game was actually good or because Boofus or Boyfus.
Don't do that to me.
What? I'm actually kind of confused with that last statement.
Whatever it is,
Boyfus?
Boyfus?
If Ganyu has
I have no idea.
she wishes to keep it that way,
But all the characters are really good. I haven't felt that desire like waifu in Hades. So
It really isn't. I haven't met one yet. Like, there are some cute girls, but I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot more buff dudes in this game.
yeah.
Like, I'd be more. I think Mama Akka would probably build a husbando faster than she would a wife in this game.
Always seen that in you.
What's that got to do with? Honestly.
Oh, boyfus. Boy waifus. Husbandos.
Waifus. Boy. You mean husbandos then?
Please excuse me.
Waifus and
I should get back
husbandos.
to work now. Take good care of Kutching for me.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Don't worry, Ganyu. We will.
Thanks.
Yeah, I could roll for
Hope to see you again soon.
Kokomi, but I'm not going to.
Oh, she's not worth it.
She's
Walking
not.
on water temporarily is not worth it.
It's not. But also,
Just ignore her.
You've already got a Kokomi and her name is Barbara.
exactly. But also, like, I don't know who's coming next. And if the next... I'm gonna wait until I hear
Miko's
about
coming next.
the next... Huh?
Miko is the next 4-star.
Oh! Yay, Miko?
Yeah, she's the next 4-star. I think I'm
Ooh.
gonna save so that I can try and roll her.
I might too, because she's adorable.
Yeah, she's gonna. Here's what upsets me about Miku. She is a caster.
Oh, I heard about that.
And that is not how you should treat Miku.
To be fair, Bo was a lancer.
Yeah,
when
but
May
still,
is a swords master.
it's just like, why would you do that?
Well,
I understand why they want to step away from Honkai in general, make them their own thing, but it's just like...
Still, I don't... No, you're alright, Bongo. You didn't know, it's alright.
Yeah, you're Bongo, you're fine. I'll be honest with you, there are names that I have heard that, like, are completely weird. That is, like, not even on the list of weird-sounding names.
So yeah, you're fine. Oh, I can't even continue! A character is currently involved in the quest, cannot join this quest.
Oh my
Who?
gosh.
I have to do Teapot!
Alright.
Damn you, game!
Story, then.
I have to do Teapot!
Alright, well, here's what you do.
Alright, well, let's do Teapot.
God, you really want to do Teapot?
I'll do it right now, why not?
Alright.
Okay, what quest do you want me to do?
Hour. I want you to continue the main story so I can talk about stuff with you.
Alright, which one's the main story?
Okay, go to your quest. Are you still streaming?
Yeah, oh wait, I'm not streaming to you, because I don't know. What's that? Oh, Confid's playing, Don't Starve Together.
Yes.
I just want my bowling ball, MiHoYo. Is that too much? Which bowling ball?
I go to the top. Oh, you haven't done the Dark Knight Hero? That's,
I was working on that.
We will be reunited. Click on We will be reunited. And, who is it asking for?
The Adventurers Guild Affairs. Which one's that one?
Holy shit.
Defeat the Stonehide Lolachurl.
Oh, yeah, do that.
That's not that
If you want help with that, I can help out with it.
We'll see. It's near, Child. What do you mean by the bowling ball, Bongo?
Okay, this is really interesting. I just noticed this. In Hades, they will not let you proceed until you pick up the thing that you wanted in that room. I was interested to see if they would let you skip perks to make the game harder. They won't let you do that.
Carl, I'm very far behind. Like, very. That's why I'm playing. I don't want to play Genshin. But after my thread today, I wanted to play it. And... like... I'm not gonna play it unless I force myself to play it. And by streaming it, I'm forcing myself to play it. Oh, you're... Hit me! No?
I do like that it tells you.
But you can't hide. Who's next?
Time to go.
Come on, I done that one.
It's just Paimon, do you hear a meowing sound? Ow.
I'm gonna be honest with you, a meowing cat would be less annoying than Paimon.
It would be. Bink! Yeah. Lolach, just realized you have Hu Tao, the character everyone but me has. So I don't have a lot of 5 stars. Let me...
You can gift Hades this. Wow, that's cool.
Okay, so these are all the characters I have. I have Beto, Diona, Hu Tao, Child, Barbara, Zhongling, although I do have C6.
Oh, everyone gets just C6 Zhongling.
I have C6 Zhongling. Fischl, Albedo. I did manage to pull Albedo. Ningguang, Sucrose, Sayu. It's Sayu. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, Win Lolly Clay. Yeah, that's Sayu. Yeah. Bennett, Noelle, Rosaria, Kaya, Razor, obviously Amber. I do have Aloy. She's garbage. She's very garbage. Lisa, obviously, because like Lisa, Amber, Kaya are guaranteed because sorry. Jinkyu and Chongyun. But I only have 3 5 stars. Like here. My luck in Genshin is not good.
You're alright. I mean, you have Aloy and I don't have Aloy.
I mean, to be fair, she's guaranteed. If I could choose, there's only... Okay. There are...
Is still pretty crazy, though.
Huh?
Yutao is still pretty crazy, though.
She is. With built right, she's really nuts. There's a few 5 stars I want. What about Aloy is garbage? You can get more meat with her. Okay, yes.
That's about the only thing you can do with
That's
her.
the only good thing about her. Where's my Aloy? So, Aloy is garbage sounds like my kind of character. So, here's the problem. Her main weapon. You can't even use it on other platforms. But her thing is, dealing cryo damage to opponents increases this character's normal and charged attack damage by 10% for 6 seconds. This effect can have a maximum of 2 stacks. Additionally, when Aloy equips Predator, attack is increased by 66. You can only use, like, you can use it on PC. And, like, you can. But the effect, you can't use, because it only works on PlayStation. So, her bow is useless. And, you can't get her constellations yet.
The only way to level her up, by the way, also, is you have to do Inazuma.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have artifacts in her. But the fact you can't up her constellations, and her main weapon is useless, that hurts her immensely. And you need Inazuma material to even level her up. And while that may not sound like a problem in general, the fact that you need to be an Inazuma to even use her properly is bad. So, she's just not good. And I hate saying that because I think she's a really neat character.
Oh yeah, especially from the game she's actually from.
Exactly. I'll just slap Ambo's bow on her. Yeah, well, I don't have Ambo's bow, so I'm using stringless on her. But even then, like, she's useless. There's no point in running her at all. The bow user I will run to this day is Diona, because Diona's actually good.
Whoa.
Ow.
I don't know what perk I have right now, but I'm gaining HP every single room.
Very nice.
Oh, never mind. It's old spiked collar.
Here, have cat.
I guess Lan is who you need to talk to in order to get that story quest going. Hey, I'm glad it was easy, right?
Cat! Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was. But to be fair, my beta was level 70. Honestly, Ganyu and Diana are my faves that never leave my team. Well, I don't have the luxury of having Ganyu.
Ganyu never leaves my team either.
A caller that gives XP. Well, we're just gonna give you XP. Oh! Oh, hi, Ganyu!
Yes, yes. They have the audacity to go after anything. The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh,
yeah.
Traveler,
Or
it's
down.
you.
Cat accepted everywhere you want to be. cat is a common accepted currency.
What?
Don't worry about it.
So if I just like come to your house and take your cat, I can trade it for anything I want?
Yes.
Nice trade.
Is it though? He's a bitey little motherfucker.
Well, they won't know that. It's just like the Skittles bunny from that commercial. They don't know how bad it is until they get him.
Love it.
I love it.
Anyu, what are you doing here with Laura?
Why though?
Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello.
Hello! Not even traveler. Just hello! Sounds so dull too. Why though? Bongo, if you met my cat, you'd want to yeet it out a window. He's a dick.
A little bit, yeah.
We were just
I haven't even met him, and I agree.
Hoarders.
I mean, I've seen him ever since you got him.
Saying how even the audacious treasure
Like, he's
hoarders
adorable.
know better than to mess
But he's a
with the
dick.
abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that two big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
Two big-time treasure hoarders?
That would make cat cafes bank. Yes, it would.
It would. Especially if they bit you. Sorry, what?
Ah, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But
Wow.
Big sis
My lance right now can reach further and does
I
more
already know
damage to
something,
distant
then.
foes.
I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many
An
times.
amazing
before.
combo.
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss.
Feeling the boss is
Some
coming up
say
soon.
that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon
Yeah.
her for her exploits, making her big sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
The fact that they're really trying hard not to tell you who this is, I don't remember if they're actually summonable. Miss, I met cats, and so far they only were after my lap. So maybe he'd be friendly?
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside.
Oh, I'm very friendly to animals too. And despite my cat being a dick, I try to be friendly to him. But the fact is that when he's biting us, he's still purring. He's doing it intentionally. To be funny. Because he thinks it's okay to bite. And, we've tried teaching him on many occasions it is not okay to bite, and he still does it.
They have already devised a plan.
But he hasn't really pierced skin, he's scratched. Like, I have a lot of, like, cat scratches on my hands.
Right.
And my arms, but, like...
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual.
But, to be fair, my cat is not even a year old yet. So, I mean, he'll be a year old in March. So, he's still a kitten. He'll get better as he gets older. But right now, dick. I had to stuff his butt outside. Thank God we live in like a foresty area, so I can stuff him out there. He can go hunt animals and stuff, and he's happy.
Go hunt. Rose outside.
Yeet!
The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers
I have
look up to great
138 health.
adventurers.
Holy crap.
Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat travel guide then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her.
Yeah, he's a brat. He is very much a brat.
So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
Oh. Cool. Chapter 1, Act 4. We will be reunited.
Hey, excited for that.
Can I actually...
Come on. There we go. I defeated Meg again.
Alright, now I can do involuntary sacrifice.
Good. Do it.
Go to the ruins! Though I kinda get my dog is worse. She can't see anyone, mostly me, that she tugs her chains with the strength of 1,000,000 bisons to be asking for pets. Feel that? Oh! I have a reputation reward! In Leeway.
You get rep rewards for clearing stuff, so that makes sense.
And she's an old lady at this point, same power and will as younger self, will measure using anything but the metric system.
Back off!
All tasks have been handed out.
How's my rep? Cool. Awesome. Alright. Now I need to go to way the hell up here.
I love it. The game made a comment about flames, and Zagreus is like, I'm flame resistant, not flame proof.
I love it.
Amazing. You're facing the wrong way for the spear shots, my man. You're gonna kill us both.
Explore Call of the Abyss. Okay. Take Tartaglia off my team. I don't need him. Give me Barbara.
We
Instead of
can
him.
do this.
I wonder if some people have beaten this game on the very first run.
There are signs of treasure hoarding
No.
activity.
Well, maybe.
They must have come to these ruins.
Like if they're that good.
Let's go deeper inside. I'm sure Hope's gone using.
Oh wow, this place is really pretty.
Where are you going?
It's the
Oh, you're doing that level.
yeah.
So this is a very long stage, by the way. It'll take you about an hour to clear this entire quest.
the stage or just the quest?
The quest. I should say, this is perhaps my favorite quest in the game so far, because of how much they just give you.
Power that ended Haishan!
Nope, just comedic effect. So it's metric bisons, not just normal bisons. Nope, just comedic effect.
That is stronger and can deflect. Oof. Awesome.
I mean, I might actually finish this area up, and then we might call it. Because this way there's still more time for Halo later.
Yes. Up to you. You want to be done in like 20 minutes or so?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. I'll be honest with you, I haven't done this in so long. I can't remember what those bubbles do.
I'm not willing to find out.
I think they just damage you, but I don't know for sure. Oh wait, I think they actually carry you off the map.
That makes sense for bubbles. Alright, let's see. That was easy. I try to do comedy a lot. I try to be funny as well, but I'm often bad at it.
Sometimes it's hit or miss, but sometimes it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know what? I need that shot. Hopefully it has health.
He looks dead.
This looks
Yeah,
amazing.
Beto is amazing. I always run Beto on my team.
Could it be the Grand Thief?
You know how to build her
Why is
right?
he in
She's a
that
really
position?
solid unit.
Oh, yes, she is.
Praying to something?
Hence why I won't say you so bad. Yeah, I understand that. I have an odd sense of humor. I do too. I get all my sense of humor from my father. And his sense of humor, you've heard it. It's, questionable.
It's sometimes hit or miss.
That's...
He definitely never misses, huh?
No.
Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right?
Paimon sounds terrified.
But
I would be
the
too.
statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad
Basically
feeling
using a
about
statue for evil.
this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't...
Oh my god, a corpse! Holy shit!
I don't feel so good, Iron Man.
Let's get out of here. And yes, we should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what?
Boss fight!
Get here! Quick, run!
What the hell? Oh, is it rising?
Oh yeah, you have to escape. You have to keep running, by the way, because those platforms eventually disappear.
Whoa! Okay, understood. Have a nice
And
day,
you
game.
have to do it over again if you...
Oh,
I
that
think
hurts
that's
you
the most
really
annoying
bad.
part. This is the most annoying part right here.
Do they eventually come back, or what's the deal?
I can't remember. I just tried not to let them disappear.
Hey, game! Dick move. Dropping them on me. No. Go, Diona! I'm not gonna make that. I'm gonna fall again. Yep. Literally, if you get caught, you fall. Easy.
Yeah,
You cannot not
it's
get
kind of
caught.
dumb in my opinion.
Well, the fact that there's other sides here means you can.
Oh, diamond.
Survive. Oh god.
Now we know what bubbles do.
Oh,
Oh, this is the boss.
I want to wait to the rotations. Okay, I made it. Let me heal. No, I don't hate that. I want to heal. That's a boss.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss. You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this,
You must pay the price.
price.
Oh my god, I actually got the tone right without trying. Fuck.
As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
Okay.
An Abyss Herald?
Ah, so you have to. I don't know if you fight him now or if. 'Cause I think you fight him a few times.
Dane. Dainsleif.
He's kind of an
I
asshole.
thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs.
I think Temp's
Did he
ran away
send
again.
you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere
Yeah, I think he did.
for
Anyway.
a long time.
Anyway.
There is nothing
Anyway.
you can do to
Oh, you're
change
back.
the tide.
What?
Back, or did you never leave?
I never left.
Oh.
The Abyss is unstoppable.
Nah. Everything's unstoppable. See, I have Beto, which means fuck you. Don't get cocky. I have Beto. I'm cocky. The thing is, my Beto's level 70, so.
There is a thing called Thick Skin that you can buy where it raises your life total.
And oh, and Hades.
Yeah.
Can I just trap you in this corner? No. Come here. Come hit me. Yes.
It gets way worse later on, in my opinion.
Yep.
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here.
Once he realizes who you are, he's like, "Ah, shit, I'm out. Bye." He's out.
Well, you know why, right?
Well, because your brother or sister, whoever you choose, is the
Yeah.
leader of the Abyss Order.
Your sibling.
Yeah.
Such a strong enemy.
Such a strong enemy. I mollywopped him with Beto. Shut up, Paimon.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
I wonder if there's an achievement for dying in the first room.
The Traveler and Paimon swiftly leave the ruins. Oh, hi, buddy.
And then our best buddy is
A
here.
little sooner than I had expected.
Basically, Otto.
Kevin.
He looks more like Otto.
He looks more like Otto, but he has a Kevin vibe to him.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's nicer than both of them, though.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just...
Oh, that's right. Dainsleif is also voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
Who?
What? Okay, we've seen like the first like 5 episodes of Kogias.
Yeah.
He's Suzaku in Kogias.
Okay.
He's also voices Spider-Man in the PS4 Spider-Man game. He voices Spider-Man, literally. And you've seen a little bit of Persona 4, haven't you?
Golden? Yeah.
Okay. You know the best friend character, Yosuke?
Yeah.
He voices him as well.
Really?
Yes. Yuri Lowenthal is a very popular voice actor.
Right.
Especially in the anime scene. But I think Spider-Man really helped him. Like,
Oh, I believe it.
grow his or his like what he's known for. What really made me mad, I'm gonna go off on tangent real quick right here, and then back to story. I'm really mad that they changed his what Peter's face looks like in the PS5 version of the game.
Right.
Because the PS4 version, Yuri did facial work too. Like Peter looked like him.
Yeah.
And I thought it worked because this Peter Parker had been, Peter Parker for like 7 years.
Right.
So he looked kind of old and not old, but kind of more adult-like. And they changed how he looked in the PS5 version of it to look more like Tom Holland. And I like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I do. But I felt like Yuri Lowenthal's Spider-Man, like how he looked, fit him better.
Was he upset about it?
I don't know. But you could definitely tell that was a Disney decision because...
Oh, I 100% believe it's a Disney decision. You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah. Akko, you know Nasi, the guy that you rated once.
Which one? I rate a lot of people once, and once only. I'm trying to follow more people so that I can do it more consistently, but...
Could it be
sure.
that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
He's a big fan of Persona 4, so if you need any tips, he's your man. I'm a big fan of the entire series. Okay. I'm a Nashi. Nashi's a better name.
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail.
Okay.
I didn't expect to find you here as well.
The thing is, I've actually min-maxed so hard in Persona 4 and 5 specifically that I have made friends very angry with how I've stomped the game. I'm that kind of person.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time.
I should just say, you're going to learn a lot
Abyss.
about who the Abyss is in this quest. And, like, why they do what they do.
I can't remember if he rated you or if we rated him. Nashi Kitsune.
I can't remember.
Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So
I
you
just can't
escaped the
remember.
ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we
Oh,
got
that
close to the
Nashi.
exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly
I know
appeared
him.
and blocked our way. We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dan helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
I know them. I actually follow them.
Cool. One single Primo Gym! Woo! Okay. Got some achievements as well.
You gonna be done now?
I am definitely thinking of it. Oops. So I think I am going to call it here. I will be back. Actually, we will both be back in about 3 hours for...
2 hours.
2 hours? Well, it's almost 6. Yeah, 2 hours. In about 2 hours for Halo. Akka will be over on Twitch. I am here on YouTube. So we will see you all tonight. Thank you for coming out. That was great. The like button is there. I would appreciate if you hit it. Helps the algorithm.
Yeah, it really helps post stream as well.
It does. So thank you. If you guys can like, even commenting's great. Even downvoting. Really, honestly, even downvoting helps the algorithm.
Yeah.
If you guys want to downvote it, you can. I'm not gonna hold that against you.
It's hard to remain on dry.
So thank you all for coming out. It was great. Thank you, Mako, for chatting with me.
Of course.
And we will see you all tonight for Halo. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing.
I can't rate anyone because I'm on YouTube.
It takes more effort to raid someone on YouTube.
It does. Let me see if I can
You
get.
have to find someone who's actually live.
Yeah. So yeah, see y'all tonight. Had a lot of fun playing Genshin. I would like to do it more. It's an excuse for me just to play Genshin because I think Genshin's a really fun game, but I'm rambling. See y'all tonight or later when it's not now. Okay.